Pick up your head, pick up your body. Get on the bus, it's time to party. It's Gregory. It is a Saturday night, Gregory. Take your socks off and take your pants on. Get in the car and drive on.
All right, we're here. Friday Night Greg is going to bring us in real quick. Very special episode. I just want to let everybody in on the Anthony DeVito's wedding, old podcast partner, a group formed, the Zoo Crew. Just a bunch of animals who got together, a likely crowd. And I will introduce one by one. Well, we got the big cat.
You.
Andy Fiori.
That's me, baby.
Then we got the mad dog, James Mattern.
From the dead.
Meow. Oh, I did it wrong.
And then, who knew? My brother, the wolf, Joey Southside. All right, guys, freestyle.
If you didn't know, you were a sucker.
Just three peas in a pod.
I'll tell you who knew. The Zoo Crew.
Zoo.
It's the Zoo
Am
Crew,
I in the Zoo
baby.
Crew?
No.
I don't remember.
Nope.
That's fucked up.
You have a position of honor for sure.
I'm a goat.
Could he be the
I eat
zookeeper?
shoes.
Zookeeper.
He's the zookeeper. Your nickname will be Keep. Hey, where's
gotta-
Keep tonight?
The Zookeeper.
What I gotta do? Clean up shit? Feed you guys?
Sounds
No, it's more of an honorary title. Where
Yeah,
you
bring us
just-
the water.
It's like when you don't graduate from a college, but then they go, "Hey, you're a doctor at our school now."
I'll tell you if I know
You're an
anything.
honorary doctorate of the Zoo Crew.
If I know about anything, it's not graduating from college.
You got that straight.
Many colleges. I have more college degrees that I did not finish than you guys have wedding rings.
That
Same.
sentence doesn't make any sense
it
from
makes-
the start to
I
the
think it
bottom.
made perfect sense. 0 to 0.
0-0. I got 0 college degrees.
I had to do
Y'all
the-
got 0 wedding rings.
I know Greg math now. I should get a degree for that.
Whoa, Citizen app. Hang on a second, boys. Shots fired 700 feet away. TJ Maxx.
Small
Should we go check
2-year-old
it out?
half
I
Asian
think
boy
that's
kidnapped.
31st Street, probably.
Y'all want to go over there? Check it out.
I
Soft
mean,
crimes?
we just set the whole Megillah up.
This took 3 hours.
We're going live.
Wait a minute. There's a shooting in this neighborhood?
No, it said, what did it say?
Shots fired.
No, it says police activity. I said shots fired.
Oh.
Let me tell you what happened there. I said shots fired because I thought it would be funny and more fun. But then because this asshole said Queens is garbage.
Because Queen stinks. It was going to prove my point so much. It probably still says shots fired, and now you're trying to doctor it, you son of a bitch.
It says beautiful women walking into TJ Maxx giving out free blowjobs.
It's
200 feet
walking it
away.
back.
It says pretzels being sold outside.
Classic Zookeeper.
Yo, quit playing,
You
bro.
just can't let the animals be who they are, man.
Y'all best quit playing.
Yo,
Yo,
B.
you can't get a lock on the Zoo Crew. We're
What
wild animals.
You guys were drunk and uncivil.
I don't think
How
so,
are we
actually.
uncivil?
I think we were the heart of the party.
We were the heart of the
Absolutely.
party. We were watching hockey.
And first of all, none of us three had our tie wrapped around our head.
It's true.
That
Fair.
was the Zookeeper.
Fair.
Uncle Sloppy.
Uncle Sloppy. So
We had our
don't go
suits on the whole
pointing.
time.
Suits on the whole time.
Yeah, I kept all my clothes on.
Yeah, well, Uncle Sloppy's got an agenda. He
what-
wants to bring the party
I
up
think
and
you
bring
should
the
tell-
panties down.
You should tell people you're Uncle Sloppy.
I do. Ask the wolf.
Didn't you?
Well, I know he knows. The listeners.
Oh, I'm Uncle Sloppy, the zookeeper.
I know your
That's the
brother
greatest
does.
name ever. Uncle Sloppy, the zookeeper.
I gotta keep the animals in line.
So I actually do have the photo booth picture of the Zoo Crew 3 on my fridge.
I have it on my
you don't want
fridge.
Bud Lights or
I
what?
had it in my studio
No.
too.
Zoo.
No Bud Light? You don't want to get drunk? The whole idea of this podcast was that we were going to get day drunk.
That was never,
Never mentioned once.
I said
in the thing. No,
I said
the
it,
group
it
text.
should go without saying.
I said it should go.
I'm down to clown, but I will tell you, I'm absolutely rocketing on Adderall right now.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Oh, well, I didn't know you were holding.
Israel,
Could get good weird.
Palestine.
I'm
Let's
not holding that to the wall.
get into it. They deserve it or they don't deserve it? Who? I don't even say who. I don't know who.
Huh? Hamas? I say Hales.
No, ha mas.
Yeah.
No ha-has and mas.
No ha-has and Hamas. That's right, baby.
And what's the other team?
Israel.
What's the other
This is
team?
real dog.
Israel, what's her last name?
They keeping it real.
Israel
real?
Israel Elias. Shaky's wife.
Israel Elias. That's right.
As Ariel.
No, she's over. Oh, I got the whole story wrong then.
Ariel?
I thought she went to Israel, started some shit.
You're saying
Am I
she
wrong?
started it.
What
You're
did
saying
she
started
start?
the conflict.
Israel Elias.
He started the conflict?
I was doing a bit.
Yeah, I got it. I followed, but
You never know what you're going to get with the crew.
when's the last time you had sex?
August 5th.
Whoa.
It was the night I saw Metallica, and I got back and I met up with an old flame. Good. So it was whatever night that was in August. So what? It's 2 months later.
What song was in your
Big
head when you had
Cat's
sex?
hurting. I don't.
Fade to black? That'd be weird.
I don't have
Dun,
songs.
dun, 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 dun. Slow it down, honey. Okay.
You know, it was Why Can't We Be Friends?
Well, I thought there'd be a Metallica song in your head from a concert. Is what I'm saying.
Do you guys? No.
Well, no, we're not done on this topic.
All right. Well, that's my answer
What
then.
positions do you? What positions?
Yeah,
are the
write 'em
musts?
down.
I'm.
This is a Cosmo episode.
This is due to the big cat's frame.
yeah,
I'm on my back a lot because
It's fun.
I'm a little out of shape.
yeah.
So I like a rider on top.
That's fun.
And then just to switch it up, I'll get up and mount you from behind. Rawr.
mount you from behind.
I mean,
like
this
that.
is
yeah.
insanity. First, I love the third person. I love it, and then finally you break third person, and then I ride you from behind.
I thought it was deftly handled. I was.
Yeah.
I like to kiss on the mouth a lot.
Kiss on the mouth is
Like sweet
good.
kisses.
But then I'll go for a little classic mish.
Yeah.
Like sweet kisses.
Talk in the microphone, shithead.
No, I don't want that on the mic.
Well, we don't have private conversations on a podcast.
It's a sidebar.
No, you don't do. Can I
Look,
speak-
it's
can I
inner
speak-
circle, the crew of the zoo.
The listeners are in a circle.
Animals.
You're just the one who locks us away at night.
I make sure the children don't throw chocolate at you. It's bad for your blood. James, last time you had sex,
It's been a long time.
a month?
I can't
Oh,
believe
longer.
that.
Since I broke up with my girl.
When was that?
Not soon enough.
You didn't
Yeah.
have a little sneaky panky in Vegas?
You didn't get it wet?
No.
You didn't pay for it?
No.
You gotta.
No. No.
It's expensive
Why would
in
you
Vegas.
even bring that up?
Oh, I thought you asked me if I wanted to get a hooker in Vegas.
Well, there was
he did
hookers
say that.
propositioning me.
He did say that.
Oh, I read it wrong.
That's just Vegas.
He did say that I want to get a hooker and not pay a lot of money so he can get it extra dangerous.
Why don't you tell me what's there? I got people there. I could have.
I didn't know. I
He's
mean,
from there. You got people there.
boy, I was going to have my
back.
Aunt Coletta listen to
He's-
this episode,
he's
but I
gone.
guess not now.
He's got to go back, but I got friends.
I always say
I never
get
said
me a
hookers for the
hooker
record.
with something on her
Never
lips
said
that we
hookers.
don't know what it is.
What?
I like to play it loose and dangerous.
Loose and dangerous.
Hooker with a heart of gold.
And-
Last time
and
I
a
got
bunch
laid
of diseases.
was, I believe, in August. I had a girlfriend.
What a month.
We had sex. A week later, she left town, and I never saw her again until we randomly saw each other again. The other
dream.
day, it was not great.
The dream.
We never saw each other again until we saw each other again.
Yeah, I'm not good at English after your analogy.
Last time I had sex, Black Friday, because Tita had a sale going.
Black Friday.
Yeah.
She had a sale going.
Yeah.
The mother of your two children.
10% off.
She let me, she was like, we could do the Black Friday deal if you want. And I said, all right.
What do you guys do for Amazon Prime Day?
Same. Free shipping.
Free shipping is hilarious.
Because our kids going to get off school for Amazon. By the time your kids are in high school, I want Amazon Prime Day to be a national holiday.
Can I tell you something? Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Amazon fucked me, bro.
How'd they fuck you?
They got a new thing going.
Bezos.
When they deliver high-end products, now they ask you for a password. So you got to get a password to get the package from them.
What high-end products are you ordering?
Well, because I got a PS5 one time, and then I said, that thing ain't here. And they said, free it is for you. And now they're not doing that anymore because we got a stroller today, and they asked me
Greg's
for a
idea
password.
of Amazon fucked me from fucking them.
yes.
That's what that means. If you can't translate Greg.
They fucked me
That's
out
so
of fucking
funny.
them.
So what's the password?
You have to be like peanut butter shillings, and then they give you your.
It's their safe word.
I
It's
knew a
Amazon's
pimp named
safe
Peanut
word.
Butter Shillings.
Yeah.
I think he pitched for the Mariners in the 80s.
Peanut Butter Shillings.
Peanut butter shillings,
He
bro.
was middle
Yeah,
relief.
that slider was nuts,
Yeah.
though.
African fella, right?
Shillings, yeah.
Peanut butter shillings.
African Jew. They don't make them like that anymore.
PB and yeah.
Joe,
Yeah.
I don't like to talk to you about sex. When's the last time you masturbated? Drive up?
Masturbated?
No, don't tell me. I
Masturbated.
can't
You
look
rather?
at you.
You'd
I can't look at you. We're not sexual brothers.
We are. Oh,
All right, look at me. Look at me, and he'll talk to me, and then I'll tell you the answer.
So cruel.
Every now and then you
I
just
love
gotta.
that.
Joe, when's the last
Just a
time you had
rebrand.
sex?
This morning.
So cruel.
This morning. He had sex this morning.
Did you?
Really?
Don't look him in the
Really?
eyes. You're defeating the purpose of
Yeah,
this
don't look at him.
No, I
exercise.
won't. I'm okay if he says sex, as long as he doesn't tell me like.
This morning, wow.
You had
What
sex this
positions?
morning?
Yeah.
Really?
Good for you.
What a life.
Did you do any fun positions?
Hey guys.
Joe.
Hey Joe. What was his name?
You are from Jersey.
Derek.
Big cat.
Big cat.
Big cat.
Am I the only guy not from Jersey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Max. All right.
Close enough.
You had sex in Philly?
I feel like Vegas
When's
is
the last time
Jersey
you
of the
had
West.
sex?
I was told I was Jersey adjacent.
Max
Yeah.
had sex this morning too.
Winners win, Max.
Wow. Man, me and the August kid over here.
When did I have sex? Who's president?
Eisenhower.
Trump. Trump was in office when I had sex.
You
No.
can see 2 kids
I
since
know
he's
you
been
had
out
a
of
kid like
office.
6 months ago.
Yeah. But that was, we.
Oh,
Gina
so
and I
that goes
do-
back another 9.
No, we do I hand her the cum. We don't do it that way.
I hand her the gum.
I go into the bathroom.
In a jar or in your
with
hand?
Calvin, because he was our first, we did it with a jar because it was nice. With the second kid, you're just lazy. So I just
So what do you do?
bathroom
Whip it at her like Migs
I
inside
put it
of
in
the
my
lambs.
hand. You know when you go to church
Rip it
and
off.
they bless you, they just do the holy water. That's what I
Can you
do.
show this again?
I go open your legs, and then I go.
Sweet
He don't
thing.
want to know the last
Yeah.
time I had sex, but he's telling this story right.
Oh, it's a zookeeper.
Zookeeper,
Zookeeper.
keeping it zooed.
Classic keep.
Wolf.
Yes.
I'm out of questions. How long have we been doing? Are we done?
Well, let's say that maybe the origin of everybody's nickname.
That's fun. You go first.
Somebody just called me a big cat one day, and I went, "Nah, I'm keeping it."
That's the trick. That's what you got to
Yeah,
do.
and then everybody went, "That checks out. That nickname tracks for you."
Pretty good.
Can I say something real quick?
Say it.
What?
Is it
Oh.
okay to steal a nickname?
No, not,
Like what
not
do you-
where I come from.
No.
Like, what do you mean?
I say no, but this nickname is so good that my friend had it when I used to work at the Fridays,
Peanut butter
TGI
shillings.
Fridays. It was the best nickname ever. And I went, man, this guy never sees this anymore. No one's going to know. I'll just call myself Big Daddy Big Apple.
I remember.
Long nickname.
Big Daddy Big
I
Apple.
remember Big Daddy Big Apple.
Big Daddy
Absolutely
Big Apple.
ridiculous.
That's Big Daddy Big Apple Coraluzzo.
Yeah,
A lot of
so
syllables
Too
in there.
many.
That's
too
a
many.
lot of syllables.
Big
It's
Daddy
wordy.
Big Apple is a great nickname.
Who was this person
My
now?
friend Al.
Did he work at the hospital?
Grandpa.
Fridays.
Did he work
Yeah.
at the phone call scam that you worked?
Oh, I did.
When we worked at when he worked at Fridays, it was me, him, our sister, the 2 brothers across the street,
No.
the 2 brothers
and
next
Alan.
door.
Two Jose
We
brothers.
ran that
And-
I
fucking
didn't know
place.
you worked there too.
And BDBA?
Yeah, we
Yep.
ran it. We
Big Daddy
ate.
Big
We
Al?
never paid for food. We did what we wanted. They couldn't fire us because
We
we'd all
stole
just
tips.
leave. We had this like union of workers.
Apple
Restaurant,
crew.
And we
restaurant,
sexually harassed the waitresses.
Everyone.
Yeah, Zoo Crew. Restaurant jobs where children run the roost
Yeah.
is just the best. Like in college, we all worked at this one restaurant. We stole. We just free food.
In Philly, right?
Yeah, it was like a suburb of Philly, like outside Villanova. But it's the best. It's like, no wonder these restaurants fail. You got fucking 16-year-old shitheads
Right.
running the show.
And they would have these like the greeters. What are they called?
Yes, the
hosts.
hostess.
Always
Ooh.
under 18. They're like a
Oh, it was
holding
a smoke
pattern
show.
for the managers to turn 18.
Yeah.
And then they try
Always.
to fuck them.
Yeah,
What was that
always.
one? It was there. I was. First of all, I was not. I was. This was 20 years ago.
Yeah.
We were all waiting.
We were all
We were all waiting. I was 20, so I was like,
Yeah.
Tick, 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 tick,
Oh,
tick,
right.
tick.
We were
tick.
young
we were
guys.
all waiting.
There's a calendar in the back. You just mark off another day.
Let's go through some characters from our restaurant business.
Oh,
we had a
right.
guy, Dragon Breath.
What happened to him?
Dragon Breath
You
Z.
want to know what Dragon Breath Z?
Dragon
What
Breath
happened to
Z.
him? Black gay man, did not know he was gay, got fired because they sat him with a table of African Americans, and he went, "Yo, why they sitting me with all these non-tippers?" And he called the black. He didn't want black tables. And then someone said, "Don't they know? Doesn't he know he's black?" And they went, "He doesn't know he's gay." It was one of the greats, and then they fired him.
Wow.
The first day I went there,
Dragon
they were
Breath.
walking me around. My brother and my sister. We go in the kitchen, right? And I go, "You got to make Gorilla Mo." I was like, "Who?" Gorilla Mo. I was like, "Who the fuck is Gorilla Mo?"
Oh,
He goes,
yeah.
"Well, it's Guillermo, but these guys can't pronounce his name, so it just stuck."
I love it.
That's how nicknames
So
start.
he pops up on a thing. Go, my sister goes, "This is my brother." I go, "You're a brother? Yeah. You want a steak?" I was given a steak.
Amazing.
I don't even think my application was finished. They had given him $100. He had a baby. They gave him like the proper guineas. They gave him an envelope with $100 in it. Probably not even a card because he had a baby. Now I ate steak for the rest of the
We
time
took
I
care
worked
of
there.
Gorilla Mo.
Wow.
Gorilla Mo
That's
was the
the other
best.
great thing about it's
Good name.
It's very there's a lot of camaraderie. Once you're in the trenches, family for life.
Yeah.
Zoo Crew.
Yeah, man. I got oh man, I dated some girl there. She was very hot, real bad teeth.
Shit,
Was
summer
that
teeth.
Dragon Breath Z?
No. Smoking hot, super cute, great girl.
What was her name?
I'm not gonna say her name.
Oh, okay.
but
The nickname?
Real bad, sweet ass. She had a sweet,
Oh, I
ass.
remember her.
crazy butt.
And
She was so cute. I dated her. We had sex the same day the Incredible Hulk movie came out with Eric Bana.
That's great.
This is a good one. Do you? I remember the exact day I lost.
But I
my
liked her crazy teeth. I wanted to say the whole point was for me
Oh,
to say
gotcha.
something about her crazy ass teeth. I loved.
Can I tell you
Like a
a
shark.
little? Two thoughts.
Yeah,
a
many
little
layers.
thing. I'll give me a little lisp. on a cute girl, and I'm
Love a
like,
lisp.
I'll come into my pants.
I don't think I've ever
A
been with a
little
lisp.
tiny lisp. Ah, so sexy.
Do you one better? I love a woman with an underbite. I love when the water pours into her mouth. You could sit on there and swing your legs like Bert and Ernie.
I like girl looks like Bart Simpson.
Like Bert and Ernie.
I tell you what, Caitlin's got the invisible mouth guard now.
Invisalign?
Yeah.
So now at the end of the night, she talks to me, and I'm like, oh yeah, leave it
Yeah.
in, sweetheart. Leave it. I like it.
Like having.
Why are you talking like that? I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
leave it in.
That's what I'm saying.
I like it.
I lost my virginity the day Princess Diana died.
Really?
Oh,
It's
I remember that
it's
day.
a very standout day. I know exactly because it's just
You have to go on with this.
I had
You had to
we
go
had
on-
sex
you had to go
earlier
on
in the
living?
day in the afternoon. I remember an exact. I'm not going to say her name either. We're still friends, and
Sweeter ass.
then that day the story came out. It was like tragedy in Paris. Princess Diana run down in a car accident. They
You
don't
feel
think she's going
responsible?
to make it. I don't think I feel responsible. I think
Cosmically?
if anything, I got more laid because of that. Because then I could.
Oh, so you knew
could
it
comfort.
happened. You knew it happened.
Yeah,
and
we
the-
already had sex, and then
So
I
you
was
were
like,
mourning,
how about
of
round two?
course.
I'm a baby. Come on, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Bad things happen all the
I
time.
mean, she was the world's
but I'm
princess.
here
Let's
for
be
you.
real.
But were we sad? I don't think Americans were really sad
Oh,
about
people
it.
were sad.
my
She was
mom
the world's princess.
My mom lost it. My mom loved Princess Di.
Let me ask you this, Andy.
Shoot.
When you had the second round on your
Yeah.
first night after the death of
You went
Princess
twice
Diana,
on the first night.
Yeah.
He's a winner. Did
18-year-old loins.
did either one of you go to the turntable and put on the original Candle in the Wind?
The turntable. Yeah, we went back to 1981 to the turntable.
Like a candle in the wind.
But do you remember how much that song got fucking played after
death.
that?
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
you could turn radio stations that all be on the same time. But to your point, I lost it to Fire on the Mountain by the Grateful Dead, and my
Wow.
mom knocked on the door like a
You got wow.
like a boom boom, turn it down in there, because I turned it way up. So
Did she mean your penis? Because it was too hard?
yeah.
Turn that cock
You
down.
go, hey, you're gonna break the girl's hips.
That's the Fiori power.
Turn it down, cat. Turn it down.
El gato,
Two things real quick.
El
One,
gato.
el grande gato.
my virginity song.
Yeah.
Lost my virginity to Space Hog. In the meantime.
Great song, because that ending is spectacular.
That's a fantastic
If you could
song.
come during that ending,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Also a nickname for Neil Armstrong's dick, Space,
Space
Hog.
Hog. Hey.
Hilarious.
Hog. He could be in the crew.
Second, when I had sex, it was 8th grade. A lot of you know that.
Jesus Christ.
But it was
That's
just
nice.
like one or two
very
inserts.
Jersey.
Does that count?
Yeah.
Or it was just like a
Penetration, first time your pee goes in the V.
yeah.
The P
That
goes in the
counts.
V.
That's cherry
It's
broken.
like football. If
All
the
right.
little orange thing moves, you're in.
Hey, what orange thing in football?
There you go.
Can I ask a
What
question?
orange thing?
You know what I'm talking about.
The ball is brown.
There's that little orange
Pigskin.
guy on the corner. That if you hit it,
Are you talking about Tecmo Bowl?
I'm talking in pro football.
Oh,
There's a
real
little orange-
The linesman?
You know what I mean?
The guy with the
Oh,
fucking
the yardstick.
The yardstick.
The
Yeah.
yardsticks.
Oh, you
Little
mean like
orange
sure.
thing, and it goes over. You're in.
Yardsticks.
This is one of the most
Markers.
interesting podcasts ever. We've been doing like 15 minutes, 8 different times. I have 2 things, 3 things.
Well,
I mean-
two of your known ADHD addicts.
I mean, we're like a goddamn we're like Zen charts and shit,
Well,
diagrams.
I'd like to give you a timeline on how long I'll be talking.
Real quick, 15 things. Number 1, what did you eat the day of your virginity?
Right.
Number
A.
2,
Number 2, subset B, Article 4.
I love a segue.
No,
I say
not
that
on
to
this
say
show.
this.
Not on this show. So you know what's great about politics
Tell me.
is
Gaza.
doing
5
the
things. 5 things about
doing
politics.
the non-segue bit.
Lady Gaza. Is that a song?
Boom.
No.
You're stepping,
That would be a bad romance. Yes.
you're stepping on my wire.
I'm sorry. What the shit, man?
Yeah, I was tugging.
you could have just told me.
I didn't
Why are
wanna
you
pop
kicking
out.
me?
You weren't
You're
getting
my
the
friend. I
message.
love you. I thought you were kicking me because of that joke.
I was trying to subtly do it. You
Jesus
weren't getting the
Christ, I'm
message.
sorry. Life's difficult.
He just thinks
who'd
this
you lose
man's
your
it's just
virginity
business
to?
and he's taking it
And
personal.
why was she related to you?
Why was she? I lost my virginity to a girl named Erin. I'm not a pussy. I'll tell her name.
You're
Yeah.
also not a gentleman.
She also banged everyone at one point in my crew, and she used to bang a dude
People are
whose
going to
name,
narrow it down.
his nickname was Smelly Morelli.
Smelly.
We also called
I
him.
got a Morelli in my crew.
We used to call him gingivitis moritis, AIDS infectum erected.
Damn. Mad Dog
So a
takes
close
the
friend.
cake on the nickname.
But
Not a
he,
friend.
I would get along with him now, but I mean, like, you know, there were some issues back in the day. She was at my buddy's band's gig, and I was hanging out, and we ended up
groupie.
We ended up just hanging out, and then I ended up taking her to my grandparents where I lived. So we did that. My grandparents are across the hall. I had to put on some music. I don't know what I did.
Like a candle in the wind.
I'm pretty sure I had whiskey dick my first time. I was also nervous. So I went through like 3 different condoms. I drove her home. I got a call because I had a private line from my boy who was the lead singer of the band. Was still Mormon at the point, and his parents locked him out of the house past like 1. And so he was stuck upside Sunrise Mountain. I had to pick him up after I dropped her off. I drive back. He sleeps in my... you can crash on the floor. He jumps in my bed. My grandma wakes up in the morning, knocks on the door. What's going on? Opens up. John's in the bed with me. You guys want... Oh, John, you stayed over? Cool. You want breakfast? Okay, I'm going to make breakfast. Goes out. I open up the covers, and I realized that I still had a condom from banging her in the bed, and if that would have been visible, my grandma would have had a whole different view of me and little John.
Yeah. I think that the real story is you had sex with little John.
Bang him out.
And you lied to yourself.
I'm going to his Halloween party in Houston.
Don't you love when someone tells a story, like, with all the details, like you know them, and then we were at Sunrise Mountain. You know Sunrise Mountain.
Yeah, you know little John.
You know what I'm talking about.
I'm not. It's not a knock on you. I do it too.
I do it too. It's called storytelling.
I know, but I'm saying it's funny.
It's
He's
making
painting
it
a picture.
real.
Oh, were we supposed to
Jimmy
turn the AC
Tucci.
off?
Here, should we try
turn
this
that AC
again?
off.
Yeah, just hit that. Yeah,
Wolf, Courtney, was that your first girlfriend?
That was my first girlfriend, yes.
Was your first sex?
No, I was in the 5th grade.
Come on.
I mean,
Sex in
Jersey,
fifth grade?
everyone
No,
loses
my
their...
first sex was the summer between 6th and 7th grade.
Adela?
that still matter.
No,
What?
Jersey,
Adela?
you all lose it in the hospital while you're fucking waiting for your parents to take you home.
Not
You
my
guys are
Jersey.
animals.
No,
Who was your first?
I was 18.
I'm not going to tell you her name.
Not first name?
Her first name?
If first thing, no one's going to
Kelly.
trace
Between
this shit.
6th and 7th
Kelly.
grade.
Kelly?
Yes.
I don't know.
You don't know her. I
Did she
promise.
also work at the TGI
I think
Fridays?
Joe's a virgin.
No.
I never heard of this.
Virgin.
You a virgin?
Yes. You got me. It's all been a ruse.
I love the word ruse.
Wolf's a virgin.
So, her name was Kelly, Clark, New Jersey, public park, middle of the fucking
Kelly
day.
Clarkson, New Jersey.
Behind-
Middle of
Good
the
town.
day.
Middle of the day, behind the public bathrooms, and the
mid-dayer.
music was some kind of Spanish music because people were doing construction. There was jackhammers and shit going. I'm
of
like,
jackhammers.
this is perfect.
Yeah.
Covered up everything.
Mr. Joe.
Mr. Joey, is that your wiener?
Joy.
That's your wiener.
Yo, get
How old
out of
are you?
here, Guillermo.
How old am I now?
grade?
44.
What grade?
I went to 7th grade in installer.
That's like 13.
You had sex in 6th grade?
After 6th grade, before 7th grade, as I've
You were
now said 4
molested.
times. She was the same
Consensual.
age as me. Yeah.
Bro, I can't believe you beat me. 8th
You
grade.
can't believe I beat
Oh,
you?
yeah.
No, but what I had was
Fight,
borderline
fight.
traumatic.
You had traumatic?
That wasn't traumatic, but I'm saying, like, if you're a kid, you shouldn't be having sex that young, and you had sex younger than me is weird.
Yeah, but back then, like you were the man if you lost your virginity at a young age.
Yeah.
Like, that
Well, Joe's
motherfucker was
also-
banging at 12.
Yeah.
It was always a knock on you if you didn't like. At 18, I was like, man, when's it gonna fucking happen? I'm
I was
starting to look
21.
like a pussy.
Black Jack,
Yeah,
Who's Black Jack?
21.
he's a fourth
Ace
member.
and a
Oh, I
king.
thought it was the guy he fucked.
Black Jack.
Fucked old Black Jack.
He was in the bed with me and Little John. It was his condoms.
Y'all is gay. Keep her. Keep him in line.
Zookeep. The windows are wide open. Somebody on the street just heard that. Y'all is gay. Y'all is gay. One time, I was lying down here, had the windows wide open in the summertime, and I sneezed, and someone from the street went, "Bless you."
Pretty nice. I've done it. It's
funny.
nice.
Yeah. It is
It's
nice.
class.
Yeah.
It's a class move.
Max,
He doesn't have a
he
mic.
doesn't have a mic. Never mind.
Yell it to me and I'll translate it to Greg.
Or just hand it to Joe.
I was going to ask about when you lost your virginity if you were paying attention to the
Yeah.
podcast.
Oh, he's from Philly.
18.
18?
Yeah.
To a teacher?
No, just to a friend
To a teacher.
A friend.
Who
It
happened
was-
to be a teacher.
who was a teacher. No,
Nice.
but it was on. Remember when the world was going to end in 2012?
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like that day.
Wow.
Oh, the
Yeah.
rapture.
Yeah, the rapture
Yeah.
day.
Oh yeah,
She was
it was
like-
like December 11th,
yeah, something like-
2012.
yeah.
Because of that? Was she like, well, we're probably all going to die. Maybe we should do it?
No, we just had an end of the world party and drank a lot,
Nice.
and
Wow.
yeah, it happened there.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was fun.
We got to do it for the Mayans.
Yeah, it was for the Mayans.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
yeah.
Oh, was she mine?
I'm thinking about getting OnlyFans going.
What are you
For
going to
what?
do? Show your balls?
I was going to put my stand-up on it, but then also maybe some dicks. Oh my god. My dick.
I'll subscribe.
My dick, and then
Bits
like a
and
joke in
dicks?
my dick.
Yeah, there you go. I like Joe's title.
Bits and dicks.
Bits and Dicks is great.
What do you say?
Merch.
Dicks and bits.
Bits and dicks.
Bits and balls.
Bits and dicks. Bits and balls.
You can workshop it.
And all
and pieces.
balls only fans.
For your balls only.
I guess that's all my questions.
Is that the episode? We're like 23 minutes in.
How do you know? How long are we at?
Oh, we're 26.
Oh God, this is. A
Did
real
you have
hard
that
one.
in your head?
I'm pretty good.
That's
That's
pretty
old
good. This guy's got a good
Blackjack.
time. Old blackjack man, he beat it into him.
You're really
that'd be
taking
a good
lot of
nickname for
liberties
me.
with my back
Really?
scratcher
Like,
over
what are you
there.
doing with this back scratcher?
You're
Really
rubbing
taking
it
a
on your
lot of
forehead.
liberties.
What? I love
Said,
it.
can I raw dog it? I went, yeah. I didn't know you were going to be getting into the hair follicles. And
Scratch my head. I'll buy this.
thing's
off
No
gonna
you.
one
be
gets
down his
more
pants.
comfortable than him. He will get fucking comfortable.
Why
like
would you
no
not be
one I've
comfortable?
met.
Take your shoes off. Take your pants off.
I mean, it's just civility.
What?
I
You
don't
ever
live-
lick it clean?
No.
Yeah, look at clean.
There's no hard and
back
fast
scratch.
rules, but there's guidelines.
You know, its function is in its name. You're going forehead, back of the neck.
Back. Oh, right. Just back.
Yeah, it's meant for one
You sure
main
it's
area.
not a head scratcher?
Well, the other thing is you can use your own hands to scratch almost any other part of your body.
He's not wrong.
So
Yeah, but then it doesn't feel like a woman.
I don't
That
think-
feels like a woman.
Do you, my wife, hard as a rock. This has got the sensitivity of my ice queen.
she got fingers
Elsa.
like a crow.
A crow landed on my head once, and I went, honey? And then some guy walked by and went, son, there's a crow on your head.
All right, don't
That's
crow.
what I thought that was my wife.
Crow about it.
Son, you got a crow on your head.
Boy, what you got that crow on your head for?
That poor woman.
Yeah, I said, oh. But anyway, my wife, she's got, emotional distance problems.
Maybe Greg.
Really?
Jeff.
No,
maybe
no.
Greg could be the crow.
For Halloween, I was. But then my paint
He just lost that. He
My
didn't even get it
paint-
at all.
fell off, and people thought I was Dan Cortez.
From MTV Sports.
Cortez.
I swear to God.
Dan
Because
Cortez.
my wig was too puffy for the crow.
Why is that the?
Who was that other broad I was in love with? Daisy Fuentes?
Daisy
Oh,
Fuentes. I'll
nice
tell you
name,
what, I
but-
would have banged Kennedy back in the day. How about this? I'll give you one better. Tabitha Soren. Oh,
You
I
could
was,
get it.
Ooh.
She's married to
I
Michael
was
Lewis.
Soren from jerking it too much.
Really?
Hey-oh.
Big
You know,
cat.
Kurt Loder's like 80.
Loader is
love
a
him.
hot
He's
name.
old.
He's
Yeah.
a good dude.
I'd drop a loader on Tabitha Soren.
Oh, but are we
we're all
really
fucking
doing
on Daisy
sex
Fuentes.
puns of
Yeah.
MTV News?
You know how the big cat rolls.
I'll tell you, man. I would really Gideon Yago on Selena Outschkel. Assholes.
I'll tell you what.
I'll
This,
play
I
this game.
remember watching it for Kurt Cobain's death and
Yes.
Tupac. I remember
remember
that
that.
was my
Oh, yeah.
source for news. MTV News.
Can I just
Yeah,
say
man.
this? It's fun to watch Max was born in 02 and not know any of this shit.
Matt goes by the Mayan calendar. It's fine.
Max was brought by a stork in 2002.
I like to believe he was brought by a stork.
Would be great.
He's never been sullied by a woman's vagina.
By a woman's
You never had
vagina.
the filth on you.
Boy, you got crow on your head.
Son, you got a crow on your head? Why are you doing that?
All
There
right.
you go, because I'm
Okay.
part of the.
Is it racist?
I don't know anything.
Crow.
I could be doing any old woman.
I don't mind you
Could
being
be.
the crow.
I don't mind it either.
The old crow.
The crow?
That's you want to be in the zoo crew or not?
Oh, I thought you meant.
I do like him as
Brandon
zookeeper.
Lee.
I do like Keeper
I
a
do
lot.
kind of like the zookeeper.
Zookeeper is
too.
also a little bit offensive, but I like it.
Why is it offensive?
Because I don't get to be an animal. I have to be a working man.
Dear
who's
Sorry,
Father.
well, you
25
don't
an
love
hour.
Kevin James movies?
You're a father now.
I'm not a fan of Kevin James because of his allegations.
What is his allegations?
KJ?
He molested
Who did he
Nothing.
molest?
a child, 5 child children.
Okay.
5 child children.
5 children in a
Luckily,
school bus.
luckily, your producer's here to take mental
never
note of
heard
what
of
to edit.
Allegedly.
The Kevin James bus lock-in story.
Is that why this
Oh, yeah?
meme has been going around when
Yeah.
he's smiling?
Yeah.
Because
That was
that's
right
why
after.
he'd lure all the children in. You go, hey, kids.
Yeah, because you
Get off
love
that
him so
bus.
much.
Greg,
all
we're
the
at
kids-
30 minutes.
All right, we're getting somewhere.
We're doing
Guys,
it.
you're right. Greg, you're right. We should do this at your house.
Why?
Let's do the rest of the show at your house.
He's making a
We're not setting up. We're not ripping shot down.
Explain the joke to the fans.
We woke up to a group text at my place 1:30, and then it becomes let's do it at Andy's.
Yeah.
And then on the way here, meet at my place, and then it became
It
Andy's
changed
again
7 times.
And then
We're 3
I got a
blocks away.
text. Do you want drinks? I go, I'm getting off the train now. I'm going to pick up a coffee at the shop where we all used to hang out, the old bagel shop. He goes, go across the street at Zorba's. So we go to Zorba's. Let's just do it at my house. All right. We go to your house, and he's like, I'm going to tell Andy that we're going to go back. And then one more time, a switcheroo back to the house. And then I'm going to go, no, because your wife and kid are going to be back here in 10 fucking minutes. And then we're going to have to repack up. And then we went to Andy's. But for the last hour before we recorded, I kept going, let's just pack it back up to yours. It's just great. He is flip-flopped like John Kerry in the 04 election.
If we would have done it at my house, we would have had all the wires.
Max, John Kerry was a guy who ran for president.
It's John Kerry.
I like having someone
Edwards.
explain the footnotes for me. Usually
That's
I'm the
good.
one on stage doing
That's
it.
nice.
You're hired, Wolf.
That actually is weirdly a spot I have an itch right now. That
Yeah, I
is
do. I can feel
weird,
it.
some sort of
That's my
psycho
mutant
shit.
power.
How did you know that? Get back down to the shin.
The wiener.
Stay in the zone.
I'm
Sports.
gonna just take that with you.
What's everyone's team?
New York Rangers.
In hockey, the Stanley Cup champion Vegas Golden Knights.
What about your football team?
The Las Vegas Raiders stink.
New York
Lame.
Giants.
What about baseball?
I don't
Thanks.
believe in it.
Joe, I know you're the Devils.
I am the Devils and the Giants.
I'm actually Mets because I'm friends with
Hey, you
people in the
should plug
Mets.
Joe's gig.
Oh, yeah.
Very cool.
Joe, the Banner, they're playing.
April 9th, Toronto Maple Leafs versus the New
coming.
Jersey
How does
Devils
this
at the
happen?
Prudential Center.
How did you get a
You
gig?
gotta understand that in New Jersey, I do what the fuck I want.
Yeah, he's the best.
If you're gonna have bands play, you're not gonna have the Banner play.
I've
of course.
never heard in my life of a
She hit me
hardcore
up.
band playing in the middle of a Devils game.
Well, they had one. It's on the second intermission. The
They
other
do this.
They got another band, and apparently what they do is they're like, you got to sell all these tickets, blah 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 blah. And they were like, you got to get the Banner because they've been making Devils T-shirts for the Banner for like
Yeah,
years and
this
years.
is a trap to sue you.
She called me up.
I can't wait to go.
Who's she?
The girl,
The She Devil.
Oh, just a girl.
Gabby from the Devils, very sweet. And
Yeah.
we got to. She was like, oh well, we got to sell like 50 tickets. I was like, I'll do that day of.
You
Here,
guys-
I'll buy a ticket off you right
No,
now.
I got it.
Wait,
There's
you
a
get
link.
to-
There's
I
like a
go
I'll
Wait,
special.
take care of it.
Devil
I'm
special
not
bringer?
missing this.
It's a bringer.
Yeah.
It's the second bringer the Banner's ever done. Two bringers.
I mean, if it's a Devils game, that's fair.
These are the two bringers that I did knowingly.
Wait, so that they
To play a Devils game and to play with typo
Oh
negative.
yes. Wait. So you have
Done.
to sell tickets to the hockey game, and they.
It's our game, but there's like, it's like a link. There's a special price. We take a little off the top. We get a taste.
Wait, but here's what I don't understand. And you got to
and
send
we
me
get
the
our
link.
own section.
go situation.
Here's what I don't understand. Which is
Yeah,
what
situation.
is it?
The very difficult situation.
So wait, the Devils is having such a hard time selling tickets that they've now
people hate
getting
the Devils.
bands to play.
They should be
Do
fine.
things during the intermissions, like
Yeah, it's
for
a
all
indi-
kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not playing on the ice?
No,
in, like,
at
the
the end
hallway.
of the day, we go down on the ice. We're outside the lounge.
Are
I
you
would love
guys
to
doing the
roadie.
national anthem?
So
True.
We are now. We are now.
True.
We're gonna do the
do any-
Ukrainian national anthem.
Are
There
you
it
gonna do
is.
any hockey?
We're gonna make it real weird.
Waves of grain. Any hockey-based songs like "Hitting the Sticks on the Ice"?
Yeah, I'd probably do that one.
That's a
A
great one.
classic.
The classics.
What about
Yeah.
your favorite?
The standards, as we call them.
Mike Richter's a homo.
Whoa. He knew that one was targeted.
Jesus,
That was a target.
Son, you got a crow on your hand.
Jeez, dog. It's 2023, buddy.
Jeez, buddy.
I know.
I said homo.
Homas.
Chromo.
But look, I had to be in the character of what a Devils fan in the
Yeah,
90s
he knew-
would have called
he knew a targeted
Mike Richter.
insult.
Yeah.
Listen, I said before, I don't hate the Rangers like everyone else does. I don't hate Rangers fans because our whole family's
Yeah.
Rangers fans.
Right.
I knew I
I
liked
don't
your
like
dad.
like when we get it, it's a router
Sure.
for me. But it's nothing like my thing is Flyers fans.
Oh,
Interesting.
take
I
that,
loathe-
Max.
I loathe.
Yeah.
Take that
No,
with
yeah,
your,
you're a sweet
Eat a
kid.
dick.
with your
Max
Ron
don't loathe-
Hextall wife-beating love.
This morning.
I know. This guy got
Max's
laid this
dick's
morning.
still wet,
That's
yo.
why. Look how calm he is.
Dick's still wet.
Man, my man dick still dripping.
He's chilling
He got a
over
drippy
there.
dick.
Chilling like a man who got laid.
That's what you got to get one of them young girls.
What? I can't. I have a wife.
When you get them,
I'm out.
now. Not now.
I
You
got
can't.
two
Wolf, I
kids,
got to tell
you
you,
can.
I am done with young girls. I am now. This last one, it's time to go age
You can't get
appropriate.
the fucking crazy one. That's the
Well.
thing. Young, if they're nuts, they're nuts.
I can't
At
anymore.
some point, Calvin's gonna have girls come over, and I'm gonna be giving them the eyebrows. Like, hey,
Oh yeah.
Soon?
That poor
Soon?
Yeah, Calvin.
Did you say
What
soon?
about
That's
Luke's?
soon, don't do that. I'll go to jail. Don't. They won't let me babysit.
He's gonna be a tighty whitey's out when the friend comes over, dad, for sure.
Well, dude,
sure.
Bill Mattern.
Oh,
did-
you got
years.
people over.
Forget those
20
dads.
years.
You ever went over to sleep over? We had this one kid's mom. I mean, we tried to
Oh.
sleep over his house
Wait,
every
what?
weekend because she would come down, t-shirt and panties.
I love
and
it.
She was a young mom too.
Shut
and
up.
We just go
Real panties?
real panties.
Like not like some shorts?
No panties. Like 1990s panties.
Did she look like Kim Cattrall in Porky's?
God
She
bless
looked
West Orange.
kind of like Kim Cattrall. She would. Oh my God,
played
she was
Lassie.
so hot.
Borderline.
She's still
Zoo
like
Crew.
a hot older woman too.
Zoo Crew.
That's borderline, man. That's borderline.
Like,
Can't
you
be
guys
doing that
want
to kids.
pancakes? And we'd be like,
Yeah, we want some.
"Ugh."
Okay, stick my
Couldn't even
face in your
speak.
ass.
We
Monica,
couldn't get up because our boners were on our sleeping bags.
I'll eat anything you want, Mama.
I'll eat anything you want, mama.
Monica had a sleepover. My sister once, and her friend stayed over. And one girl, I'm not gonna say her name. She had
I say it in my head all the time.
t-shirt and underwear
3 times.
and she went to reach for something, and I saw her underwear in her butt, and I to this day. The blood
Yeah.
runs to my penis as if a tower went down.
Let me tell you
People are
something.
getting away.
I was at this sleepover. This chick was ahead of the
Wolf was
game.
under the
Was she all the
couch.
way live?
What?
She
All
was
the way
all
live?
the way live.
All the way live.
Hell yeah,
Wolf
dog.
was under the couch pillows.
Big Daddy,
I
Big
literally,
Apple.
I was maybe 15. I went, I got to get the fuck out of here. Like I
I
didn't
was
know
12?
what, but I
Yes.
knew it was. I knew it was fucked up.
Joe had already
Yeah.
been laid 12
then
times
they-
at 15.
And they put on Fire in the Sky to watch, and everyone wanted to watch it. I was scared.
It is a
Well, that's
scary
a
I had to
scary
pretend to
movie.
close
I
my
saw it in
eyes.
the theater. It was scary.
I had to walk
Greg was
home
scared of
after
a lot of
seeing it.
movies for a long time.
It was rough.
Man, I'll tell you when I was a kid, the panty triangle, if you could catch a glimpse of the panty triangle, I had to run to it. I'd have to go to a bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, we grew up in a very Hispanic community, so everyone was hot.
Right.
We would sleep over. Their mom would be there. It's like, what is? I can't live like this.
Yeah.
Everyone was
My-
hot.
Hot abuelas.
And they all just tried to stay hot. It's not like like the Medigans.
Right.
They don't. Once they get to an age, they don't
Medigans.
want to be hot anymore. This Hispanic women or Italians too, they keep trying to be hot.
Mr.
And they
Greg
pull
and
it
Mr.
off.
Joe, you sleep over again. Working on my sleepy Mexican character.
Puerto Ricans are different.
Puerto Ricans and Dominicans. That's what we had.
Yeah. My best friend had
Bless
Mr. Wolf.
I love that.
How do you say
Lobo.
wolf in Spanish?
Lobo.
Lobo. Los Lobos.
Mr. Lobo.
This episode's all the
Why
way
you
live.
sleep over again?
Okay, so you would be
Mr. Homo,
Los-
James,
Los
Mr.
Lobo.
Homo.
Senor
Hobo.
Greg.
He's saying hobo with a B.
Los Lobo, Grande,
Grande gato.
Mr. Homo,
Pero
you don't
Ma-
like my
Wait, isn't it
panties?
Gato Grande? Doesn't
Well,
the Grande
I
come
never
in?
took Spanish.
Pero Alejandro.
El gato grande.
Pedro?
Pero Alejandro.
Dog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dog.
Pedro.
You know what they call me in Spanish?
Zookeeper.
Max, can you Google zookeeper in Spanish?
En Espanol.
They call me Mr. Weird
or
Mr.
Crowhead.
Weird Wiener.
Mr.
His
Crowhead.
wiener's so weird. They're chasing me down the street.
Oh my god.
It slithers like a magical
What
snake.
the fuck is
It's
going
a
on?
centipede.
Greg, 38 minutes.
What? I gotta get out of here. I'm having fun. Are you
I
guys
like
having
being the
fun?
timekeeper. What?
What's the spelling?
Cuidador.
It's a Cuidador.
C-U... Oh, Cuidador.
Cuidador.
That's cool.
Cuidador.
Cuidador.
Oh, I like the Spanish better than the English.
Yeah,
It's always
Cuidador.
better.
Zookeeper, that's El Cuidador.
I gotta get a
Cuidador.
zookeeper outfit, like a onesie.
Cuidador.
Oh, should we do that for Halloween? I'll go in our zoo crew outfits,
Confirmed.
and you could lead us
Zoo-
around getting candy.
Confirmed.
And then we go see
We should do
Suspiria.
the next episode for Turtleback Zoo. I got a yearly pass now.
The TBZ.
The what?
We'll do it from the train.
I love
What's
the
the
Turtleback
tur-
Zoo. I
what's
don't
the
give a fuck.
Turtleback
It's a Jersey zoo, a little tiny zoo.
I wanna
spent
go to a zoo.
hours
It's
there.
big now.
They told me the other day. I was shocked. It's still around.
It's huge, dude.
It's beautiful now.
I remember.
How long ago were you there?
West Orange represent.
1984.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like Bronx Zoo now. Not that big.
They got stingrays and shit. There's lions
I
there.
love
They
a
got like
stingray.
real animals now.
On your head.
Boy, you got a stingray on your head like a hat. You better take it off.
That thing ain't no hat for wearing.
That's how they got Steve Irwin.
thing gonna sting your head. Is that crow on your head or is that your wife?
Stingray also sounds like a guy who worked at your TJ. Yo,
Oh, can I be Stingray?
Stingray.
Can I be Stingray?
Peanut butter shillings and stingray.
Yo,
I'm
that's
causing
Stingray.
trouble again.
Stingray's a good Stingray.
Sting.
I want to be the Stingray.
I
Yo,
like
that's his
Stingray.
old Stingray.
I'll be zookeeper
Oh,
on Wednesdays.
I got something. You know about baseball.
Yes.
Remember when the Tampa Bay were the
Pepper
Tampa
games.
Bay Devil Rays?
Yes.
And then they were the Tampa Bay Rays. They had the
Yep.
coolest.
Aren't they back to Devil Rays?
Stingray. No,
No.
now it's Rays, but they made it Rays like sunshine, and they're in
Yeah.
powder blue uniforms. The
Liberals
I'm like, none of
have
you
ruined
embarrassed.
this country.
God damn right.
It's embarrassing. It's lame as shit.
Yeah,
Lame
because
as
everybody
shit.
wants to be woke now.
That's why they want to be raised to sunshine.
Hey, do you guys remember the old wrestler?
Homos.
I'm sorry. Do you remember the wrestler? He used to wear face paint, but he also was a blues piano player.
Who?
Stingray.
I want to kill myself.
Stingray
makes
Charles,
me
you
wanna-
Stingray
cocksucker.
Charles.
I want to kill myself.
Stingray Charles.
I'll go there with you.
Let's go, but I already took you there.
I'll go there
There's
with
no
you.
option.
What are you looking at?
That's a
I
pretty
was
good
thinking
one.
about I don't lesbians
Children?
have an accent. I think about that a lot.
Why don't lesbians
Well,
have an accent?
Gay guys got one, but lesbians are like, I'm Donna.
I think
Gay guys
the-
like,
Well,
yeah,
they
I'm
do
Fred.
have an accent because gay guys have a feminine accent.
Yeah, a bit.
Lesbians have a masculine.
I don't
they
think
just,
so.
It's the
Hello.
same, so it's just normal.
I'm saying
If-
they could be British.
The Butchies have a hey, I'm Donna.
The Butchies.
Yeah.
Boy.
This is an offensive episode.
You got that right.
That's right.
The Butchies sounds like a good band that'd be on the Underground
Butchies.
Garage right now.
Let's talk about the
like a
liberals.
really good punk
Hey,
band.
all
baby,
chicks.
this is
And
Little Steven with the coolest song in the world this week.
They're all-
Coming from Philadelphia, the Butchies.
They're all sickies, in my opinion.
the election was stolen.
Well, I think to Joe's point, some of the manlier lesbians, I think they sometimes try and do the deeper voice kind of thing.
Yeah, but that ruins my bit.
Good point.
point.
Right.
so
point.
I don't want to acknowledge that.
Sorry, good
Well, maybe what about like foreign accents?
Foreigners, I don't like them. Send them back to
Use their Greg. Why you say that?
send them back to Delaware. I don't even like foreigners from
Delaware.
other states. Like,
I mean, that I kind of try.
Delaware is a state that's basically a suburb of the city of Philadelphia.
Della Donde.
Mr. Greg.
Good player.
It's Delaware.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
3 guys died. They go to heaven. They're waiting at the pearly gates. I almost said Little Steven. What's his name? The guy who runs
Same
St. Peter.
St. Peter. I wanted to call him Little Steven from Underground.
You got
from E
a
Street
member
Band.
of the Bruce Springsteen to E Street Band confused with the guy who lets people in
so
the heaven.
St. Peter goes up to him and
door
goes,
guy
Little
at the
Nicky.
pearly
he goes up
gates.
to the 3 guys. He goes, guys, just so you know, based on how good of a person you are, is the car we're going to give you to drive around heaven.
Hey, that's a pretty good deal.
It's amazing.
heaven
He goes to the
mobile?
first guy. He goes, we'll just use your names. He goes, Greg, you were cheating and a philanderer your whole time, your
Damn, nailed me.
relationship. So you're going to get an 82 Datsun. And so that's what he's stuck with.
82, that's a passing grade.
Then Andy comes up and he goes, Andy, you were pretty good, but you had a couple bad weekends. So you're
Who
going to
doesn't?
get a new Chevy Malibu. Pretty good.
Are you giving me a boo?
Pretty good.
Shit.
Then he goes up to Joe and he goes, Joe, you were the best. You were the most. You never cheated. You never looked, and you're awesome.
Wow.
Because of that, you get a brand new Mercedes. So it's great. So the guys are in heaven and they're driving
Nazi
around.
car.
And then 2 weeks later, all 3 happen to be next to each other and at a red light. And Joe's in the Mercedes crying.
Why?
And one of the other guy goes, "Why are you crying?" And he goes, "I just saw my wife in heaven rolling around on roller skates."
I don't get it.
She was a big whore. She got downgraded.
You don't get a car if you're a
Well,
whore.
that's what gets me mad is that I
You don't get a
I'm-
car if you're a whore.
I'm not into slut shaming.
This is the first.
I'm a very anti-slut
I'm
shaming
a slut
podcast.
celebrator.
Max, that's the
actually.
first time I told that one.
That is.
Yeah.
I thought it was that just like women.
So James original?
Women can't drive.
Well, no,
That's
not
true.
that.
See,
No,
maybe because she was Asian.
No, it's an old street show.
I was with you the whole way, baby.
It's a street show, but it's the first time I told it. I like that I fucked it up with Little Steven. I'll try and do that every
I love
time.
2 priests get pulled over by the cops. Cops walk up to the priests. They go, "Gentlemen, we're looking for 2 child molesters." The priests go, "Okay, we'll do it."
That's a good one. All right, who's got another one? I got one.
Go.
Okay, so they're on an airplane.
3 lesbians with an accent.
They're on an airplane. You who?
Okay, there's a rabbi,
Yeah,
a priest,
got it.
and
A
the
rabbit.
smartest black man in America.
All right.
Oh,
Neil deGrasse
no.
Tyson.
Boy, I need to piss.
And the plane
Oh,
starts to go
shit.
down.
Max, get your fucking editing tools ready.
We're at 44.
I don't have a. I just.
I'll
I
get
don't
you
have
started again. It
I don't
was
have
a priest,
joke.
a rabbi, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah.
Don't
but-
get started with this anymore, please.
Okay, so Neil. Don't worry, it's a homo joke.
Guy walks into a bar.
Don't worry, it's a queer joke.
All right, there's a Jew. Oh no. Okay, so this guy walks. Look, this is a classic. Let me do mine, and be with me on this. Man walks into a whorehouse, and he says, "I don't have a lot of money."
Yeah.
And they go.
Oh, I love this
They
one.
go. Well, what do you want? It's a whorehouse, and they go. I got $3. What can you give me for $3? And they go, we can't give you much. He goes, what about that woman? You go, that's a high-end woman. No way. They go, well, what do you got? And he goes, all right, go in the next room. In the next room is a chicken. Give me $3, you can fuck the chicken. And the guy goes, Jesus, I'm not doing that. And he goes, it's what you get for $3. Guy gets the $3, goes in, fucks a chicken. 6 months later, he comes back. He goes, I've been saving up. Where's that chicken? I got my $3. I'm ready to go. And the guy goes, I'm so sorry. Times were hard around here. We had to eat the chicken. Guy starts crying. He goes, I love that chicken. I love that chicken. And he goes, all right, I feel bad that you're so upset. Look, go in the other room. There's a reverse mirror. You can watch two lesbians have sex.
He's Jewish?
He is Jewish, too. Okay. And the guy he's talking to is the smartest black man in
Cockadoodle
America.
Jew.
Yeah. So he goes, go in there. There's a reverse mirror. You can watch two lesbians having sex. Guy goes, all right, that'll help me get through these hard
That's
times.
not bad.
He goes through. He sits down next to some other guy. And he's like, hey, this is pretty good. These lesbians are pretty hot. And the guy goes, please, this is nothing. Last month we had a guy fucking a chicken.
That is a Chester Ave classic.
That's a great one.
That went through our house so many fucking
Our
times. That
stepfather
joke.
told us when we were 12.
That's a
Yeah.
spectacular
Yeah.
one.
Come on, anyone know another one? I wish we could do these all day.
I'll do one more.
All right.
You ready for this? This is one of
Can't
my favorite.
remember them.
I think
love
Big
them.
Cat has heard me say
I'm
this
not a
one.
comedian.
This is my favorite. Believe me, these are told by drunk uncles.
Yeah.
Guy walks into a bar, speaking of drinking,
Yeah.
brings in a dog. This is a high-end, nice venue.
Yeah.
Pulls up the stool, puts the dog on it. The bartender's perplexed. He looks, he goes, hey, pal, this is a classy joint. You can't have a dog here.
Yeah.
And the guy goes, look, man, this isn't a normal dog. This dog can talk. And the bartender pulls out the crispest $100 bill anyone's ever seen. It was like glistening. And he goes, listen, pal, if that dog can talk, I'll give you this fresh $100 bill. But if not, I'm kicking you both through that door. And the guy goes, this is easy money. He turns to the dog, points the top of his mouth and goes, what's this called? And the dog goes, woof. And it goes, good. And he goes, what's the top of a house? The dog goes, roof. It goes, good. And he goes, and who's the greatest baseball player of all time? And the dog goes, roof. And before the owner could say good, the bartender kicks the dog straight out. Kicks the owner straight out the door. And the dog's on top of the owner, and he gets up first, and he looks at the owner and goes, you think I should have said DiMaggio?
These women riding, there's
Where we going?
3 nuns riding on a tandem bike. Every day they go up the hill, down the hill. Eee! Up the hill, down the hill. Eee! Priest comes out and says, stop it! You keep making that noise, I'm going to put seats on those bikes. Classic.
All right, woman from the old country. Her husband beats her. She's broken. He finally kicks her out. So she's lost. She doesn't know what to do. She goes down to the piers. She goes, it's just one sailor. She goes, sir, please, if you could let me, I need to get back to the old country. I need to get back to my family. I got nothing. I have no way of paying you. So if there's any sort of arrangement we could make, I'd be eternally grateful.
Good one.
So the gentleman goes, all right, well, how about this? He goes, I'll stow you away in my boat, but I'm not the captain. Captain can't know about this. And since you don't have any money or anything like that, he's like, how about once a week I come down and you give me a little skiff, and that'll be payment, you know? So
Once a week ain't bad.
once a week ain't
That's
bad,
pretty
right?
good.
Very reasonable.
So a couple weeks go by. He comes down like clockwork, gives a little bada bing, bada boom, and goes back upstairs. And, you know, she's going, all right, no, I haven't been caught yet. So about a month after this, the captain comes down, boat inspection, finds the woman stowing away. And he goes, what the hell are you doing here? She goes, I got to come clean. Your first mate over there said that if I, you know, kind of sleep with him once a week on the voyage back to the homeland, you know, that would be my payment. He says, so you just fuck him once a week? She goes, yeah, that's all I have to do. I had to fuck this guy. He goes, you've been getting fucked, all right. This is the Staten Island Ferry.
That's so good.
I got one more. And then if you guys
I got one last
you
one.
Go, you go first. You go first. I'll end it out.
40 minutes.
Thank you. How do you
Oh,
know?
no, is it 50? 50.
Got to be 50.
We're
All
great.
right.
We got an episode out of this.
Felt like 3 hours.
So, this mailman, he's so loved in the neighborhood. He's retiring finally. He's had a great run.
That's nice.
He's retiring, and he goes to this house, and the housewife opens up the door. It's his very last day. She goes, "Come on in, come on in." Has this unbelievable breakfast waiting for him: Florentine eggs, bacon, just pancakes fluffier than the best pillow you ever put your head on. He eats it. Fresh maple syrup from goddamn Montreal.
Oh,
Everything's
let's go get some.
It's great. The coffee tastes like 3 hugs.
It's like I'm there.
He eats
Yeah.
it. He's like, thank you very much. She starts walking up the stairs. She does a come hither finger. So the guy goes, well, this is interesting. He walks up. When he gets up there, she takes off all her clothes, takes off his clothes. They go at it tooth every position that Joe did this morning and Max did as well. Just everything. It was unbelievable. This man just couldn't believe it. This mailman. They put the clothes on. She walks him down the steps. And she hands him an envelope. He goes, "This is for me?" He goes, "Yeah." He opens it up. Nice $20 bill. She goes, and he goes, "What was all this for?" She goes, "When I told my husband that you were retiring, I asked, what should we do for a tip? And he said, fuck him, give him 20. Breakfast was my idea."
All right, last one, and then we'll head out of
And
here.
we're getting breakfast.
These two priests are driving in a car. They're flying, speeding.
Yeah.
Right? Cop pulls them over, and the priests are like, fuck, what are we going to do, right? Cops come over, and they go, don't worry, this isn't for you. We're looking for 2 pedophiles. And the guys went, we'll do it.
I mean, I told that joke. Why are you guys laughing?
No, I did it.
I told
Mine's
that joke,
different.
and I told it way better.
It's different.
Your version, the punchline doesn't even make sense.
What are you talking about?
They go, it's not for you. Don't worry about
They
it.
said we're not for you.
Yeah, and then you agreed to
Because
it?
the priest didn't hear him say that.
All right.
The priest didn't hear that part.
2 pedophiles are driving in a car.
Yeah.
They get stopped by the police.
Uh-huh.
What's the problem here, officer? We're looking for 2 priests.
Wait, who?
I don't know. I just want to confuse it even
You go,
more.
And they went, amen. I'm going to need to go to the confessional after this. You guys made me sin.
Did you guys have fun?
No, I don't like sinning, and you guys made me.
I have a website now called jamesmattern.com, everybody. Oh, is this not the
Nice.
plugs?
You can say your plugs. I was going to say, could everybody subscribe to my Patreon? Because I have 2 kids and I'm not doing well.
What about your OnlyFans?
Dicks and bits.
Digs and bits. I show my penis on the Patreon.
Oh, that's good enough.
on this up.
Every ep.
So
on
we
the
got something to
Patreon,
look forward to.
I edit my penis on everybody. It's my penis on everybody.
So nobody's going to see my face this whole episode?
No, they'll see your penis too.
Oh, it's
that's
in
good.
the actual penis spot.
But it's my penis, yeah.
All right. That's no bad,
hope
If
you guys had fun.
you want to change my cord out for another one, sure.
Max, can you research the name of my penis? It's Typhoon.
I always thought it was this little stingray.
In Spanish.
I thought Lil Riz.
Little Riz.
Y'all got lots of Riz. I had fun. Sorry I was tired. I
You're
think everybody
great.
don't like me anymore. Let me get a little scratch going.
What are you working through
I
right
tell
now?
you, Greg, you're not a great host, but you're perceptive.
Yeah.
Well, patreon.com/the Greg Stone Zone. Also, you know what? You don't want to donate to the Patreon? Just send me $1. Greg F. Stone at Venmo.
There you go.
Just send me $1.
That'd be great.
$1 for
I
you.
like it.
Also, my friend here, Andy Fiori, the big cat.
El Grate Gando. Oh, wait. El Gato Grande.
We got the mad dog foaming at the mouth, James Mattern. Oh, and the young wolf,
Yeah.
That's me.
because he's younger than me.
El Naive Lobo.
My little brother. How insulting is that? He must
Wolfito.
get so angry that I say that. My older brother. I love you all. Thank you. And Max Marcus Comedy at maxcomedy.com. You guys were great. Thanks. Good night. Bye.